This is Helios, master of mayhem, bringing you another secret underground radio broadcast from the heliosblog. Today, Patrice O'Neal talks about how men can't love and like you. Let's get into it.
The reason she's alone is because she's difficult.
Women are not accepting the bare minimum.
Women fuck men they respect.
All the women who say things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, like, y'all impress me.
Women just gaslight each other and say what they want to hear.
Just goes, oh. Oh, what does she want? Oh, this is gonna suck, I know it. It's not gonna be good, because it's never good. You wanna hear what happened to me today? He'd be like, oh, not really. I always make my girlfriend tell me the end of any story she get ready to tell me first before I invest in the whole. I'd be like, shut up. What's the end of the story? Like, somebody got shot. All right, go ahead, try to tell the story.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the difference in men and women's communication style, right? Like, one of them is long-winded, and one of them is short-winded. Again, women have they require twice the amount of speaking per day. So, try to wrap your head around that.
She starts off wrong all the time. You know my friend Diane, right? And here's why I mess up. I go, nah, I don't know Diane. You know Diane. Now I gotta tell you an hour and a half side story about who Diane is. Because I can't keep going with the story till you know who Diane is. Remember 3 years ago I made you go to a party that you didn't want to go to? Or was it 2 years ago? Wait a minute, was it 2 years ago I made you go to Diane?
Yup, and off we go to the races.
No, it was 3 years ago I made you go. And remember I introduced you to a bunch of women you didn't care about? One of them was Diane. You remember now? Don't do this. Yeah, I remember. You don't remember, you're just saying that so I can tell the story faster. Well, why don't you tell the story faster? Who got shot?
I'm getting there.
Did Diane get shot? She didn't get shot? Did she shoot somebody? She didn't shoot. Why'd you say Diane? Because she don't like guns. Why would you say that? Finish the story. Who got shot?
They call that landing the plane, if you guys have watched Fresh and Fit before.
Never mind now. You won't let me tell the story the way I want to tell the story. So I won't finish because you won't let me tell it with Diane, my friend who doesn't like guns and stuff.
Yes. My.
Hey, I'm sorry, ladies. That's not y'all. That's some other ladies that's not in here.
Exactly.
I don't even know what women that could possibly be.
Yep, that describes the female condition, as it were, perfectly. It's not me, I'm the rare exception to the rule. It's everyone else. Okay.
You want to know how to... Because men, it's hard for us to love you and like you at the same time. It is what it is. Once a man loves you, he no longer likes you usually. So... I'm going to give you some advice, ladies, on how to keep your man liking you once he loves you, if that's possible. This is what I think.
It sounds like he's... musicians, when they're about to sing a song? Yeah, it sounds like he's saying the thing before the song. That's pretty funny. Preamble.
Men want to be alone, but we don't want to be by ourselves.
He's not wrong, you know.
Does that make sense at all? Meaning, really.
Patrice. Patrice hitting it on the nail right on the head.
Look at this guy looking at his wife like, not you, sweetie, but sort of you, kinda. We want you somewhere, like in the dwelling, just not here, like just like around the corner, in the vents. You can sit in the vent, I don't care if you want to watch me, but in the on the roof, anywhere, but just not in front of me, trying to be my friend. What you doing? What you doing? Watching baseball? Why you watching baseball by yourself? How come you didn't get me up? You snuck out of bed. Why'd you didn't get me up? I want to watch baseball with you. What you doing? Why you down here by yourself? Move over. Move your leg off that ottoman where it's comfortable so I can sit next to you and wrap my leg around your leg and some weird I love you hot vine. Move over. Give me your arm. Give me your
I love you, hot vine. Oh, that's funny.
arm. Give it to me. Let me give it. Come here. Give me a kiss. Mean it. Mean the kiss. You love me? Say it. Say it. Mean it. What you doing? What you eating, a hamburger? You shouldn't be eating a hamburger at 11. It's too early to eat a hamburger. Let me go make you a better sandwich, a turkey sandwich on 47 grain bread with no mayonnaise and bean sprouts. Tastes like rat turds and twigs. Ain't that better?
Oh, man.
That better? A dry sandwich you don't want? Ain't that better? Why is the TV so loud? Well, turn it down. Ain't that better? Can't hear the TV, got a dry sandwich you don't want? Ain't that better? Why is it so cold in here? Why is the ceiling fan and the air conditioner? Turn it off. Ain't that better? Sweating, wrapped up into a hot vine, can't hear the TV, got a dry sandwich. Ain't that better? Why is it so dark in here? Let some sunlight in. Ain't that better? Can't see the TV, can't hear it. Hey, I gotta go, man. Y'all take care, man. Thank you very much.
Yep, there it is.
Women should be in charge of taking care of kids. You're better at that. You are. I can't take care of a kid. If I had a newborn infant, it would be dead within 48 to 72 hours because I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Hilarious. And also simultaneously true.
Every time it cried, I just feed it. Now I got a fat baby with a broken collarbone. This baby's hungry again, this fat bastard. Feed it again. What do you mean it can't take a bath in the same temperature water as me? What kind of pussy baby do I have?
Again, like, men and women are complementary rolled, right? So this whole strong, independent, I don't need no man thing, well, it does have negative consequences.
Health. Women should be in charge of health because you take care of yourselves better than we do. And you love us better than we love you. You are better at that. You ever had a sick boyfriend, sick husband, and he's all coughing up all kind of stuff on you. And you just, oh my God, you're so sick, I love you, come in. You're like, he's holding you, and he's just, I love you. And you're like, I love you. And you like sit behind him and hold him and feed him soup. And you're gonna catch what he got.
Indeed.
And you get sick. You ever been sick and your boyfriend be like, how long is this gonna take, bitch? You gonna get up and get me some soup soon? 'Cause this sickness is awful. Another job of yours is to come out and ruin men fun.
Yes, indeed.
Just fly around like a fire-breathing parrot, like, what? There go fun. I'm gonna burn it up.
The fun ends here.
Men are having fun. I don't want them to have fun, so I'm gonna burn it up. That's too mean.
It's like girls, entering, male spaces and taking them over or changing the rules. That's a classic, right? So think of any nerdy activity, first filled with men, and then all of a sudden, bam, the girls come in, and now suddenly it's lost its luster. Big surprise, why? Can't imagine why that is.
That's why our fun, men should be in charge of fun. Because we're more fun than you. You don't know how to have fun. You just ruin, all your fun is just to go out and go, woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! You know what, men, I'll tell you a secret about us. Here's what our fun is based on. It's a word you don't know. It's called hypothetical.
Indeed. That's very accurate.
Men are geniuses at having fun because we are philosophical about dumb shit.
That's also accurate.
We can sit all day long and talk about nothing for hours. Like if you weren't here to ruin the fun, right? Here's what guys can talk about. We could just ask a question just like this. Hey, would you sleep with a girl if she didn't have a nose? And here's what the other guy would do. Like, what do you mean no nose? Just a tip? No. She has a hole in her face. Can I cover the hole with my hand? Nope. You have to kiss her right on the hole on the face. Is she pretty other than no nose? She's lovely except she has no hole. You know, there's a hole in her face. Yeah, I'll sleep with a girl with a hole in her face.
You see? Yeah, it's turn her around, I guess.
Ask Miss Fun here. Would you sleep with a guy with no nose? He should go to the hospital.
I never met a guy with no nose, so I can't tell you.
You can't breathe without a hole in you. If you had a hole in your face, you can't live. Why you have a hole in your face? You'll die if you had a hole in your face. Ugh.
Fun ruined.
But taking care of yourselves, y'all are good at it. I'd be dead if it wasn't for my woman. Because y'all take care of yourself as soon as because you got all kind of check. Because you get, that breast cancer, but y'all check, man. You got that check and you do it. You ever try to give your girl a breast exam? And you be like, oh my God, it's just full of lumps. You got lumps in your chest, your hips, your ass. I don't know the difference between a fat bitch lump and a cancer one. If I had to check my own prostate, I'd be dead.
Yes. Okay.
Nice. I wish JB and Elvis didn't lose their job or Imus. It's funny. This is the thing. I don't know her, but I'm assuming that she has nothing to do with funny. So I'm gonna speak as the expert on funny. Funny people should just be left to trying to be funny.
What if they're not funny?
Then you made a mistake. But how many times has how many unfunny rape jokes lead to rape? Like,
I don't know how many jokes about rape there are.
There's a lot, but your world is not funny. Your world is next on the big story.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Also, comedians are kind of the last bastion of truth, right? So you kind of need to let people speak the truth, even if it's a little bit offensive. You know?
My world is people trying to be funny.
Well, I mean, you think it's okay to try to make jokes about rape?
I'm diabetic. I make fun of that. I'm a victim. I might lose a toe. But I'm trying to make fun of. I'm trying to make fun of anything I think I can make fun of.
Sonia?
What's happening now is the marketplace is deciding what's appropriate or what's not appropriate. I think the nation is just tired. There's a new mood in the nation.
What nation?
Yeah, the mood in the nation is no fun allowed. No free speech allowed. No.
The nation, you know what? We're tired of things that
Is
are
this
just
the nation, this
hurtful,
paper, and you?
hurtful
I'm not the nation. I'm just speaking for me and funny. You're speaking for the nation, or are you speaking for...
Yeah, you know why? Because I remember 6 years ago doing something against Anthony Openy because they were just so outrageous, and their violent images that they put out to women was just uncalled for. And
Right. To you, in your opinion. That's right. It's like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, and again, it's the Overton window, right? It keeps shifting such that you can't say what you used to be able to say, and eventually, like, a constraint of language constrains people's brains. That's the reality.
now, I think people...
You think they were trying to be funny?
I think now people in this country...
Do you think they were trying to be funny?
Tired. You know what? I don't care if they're trying to be funny.
That's what I'm saying. Why are you in that business?
I've been to your show once, and it wasn't very funny being a woman.
It was
in your
hilarious.
Show, when you talked about...
That's why she doesn't like me. I was in the paper with her, and the joke is hilarious. It's called The Angry Pirate. And the lady who wrote it in her outrage didn't even know what it meant. And anybody who read it laughed because they know what funny... You're not living in the context of funny. You're living in the context of fire.
Have every right to be as funny as they want. They can go out and try to be as funny as they want, make as much money being as funny as they want. This is what's happening. There is a change in this country. People are realizing they have an opportunity.
This girl's a politician. She's saying this stuff for political gain. She's a useful idiot. But she doesn't even understand what it is that she's arguing against. She's arguing against the destruction of free thought, effectively. Disaster.
Speak out, and advertisers are listening. Radio stations are listening.
Sonia, you're not talking to who I talk to.
And you're not going to get paid as much money anymore.
Sonia and Patrice,
That's
look
what
at
it
this.
is. The marketplace.
More
is
CBS
speaking.
radio firings. They've been on a tear lately.
All right.
Are they cleaning house, or is this the PC cops run amok?
You know what it is, John. You know what it is while you're reading that paper. It's the PC cops run amok.
Do you think she's a PC cop?
Of course she is. She has an entire encyclopedia of her stance on it, but it's no passion involved. It's not a real, this is just what she has to say. We are outraged and fired and fired and fired. Name calling. I'm outraged. I am outraged.
You should be outraged.
I am a fool. Now, if I called you a fool,
You know what? People are feeling a new sense of entitlement.
Who are these
to
people
decency in this country?
Who are the people?
A new
How can
sense
you,
of entitlement
Patrice, so
to
here's my question. How can you justify a bad joke, a joke that isn't funny? Oh, wait a minute.
Go ahead.
An attempt that isn't funny, doesn't get any laughs, and is about raping the first black woman to ever become the Secretary of State of the United States.
Throw that at me.
Well, why not?
The attempt is what I'm trying to fight for.
Right. I disagree with what you say, but I'll fight to the death your right to say it. It's Voltaire. That's right. And ironically, Voltaire was a woman. This person that was so against free speech. That was so for free speech, I mean. So it's pretty funny, actually, to see how times have changed.
Joke funny jokes and unfunny jokes are come out of the same birth. That you don't know if anything is going to be funny. You should attempt to be able to make anything funny.
Don't you think a joke about rape is doomed to be not funny?
It's possible, but I've heard them. You've
heard a funny rape joke?
I'd say a couple. Watch my HBO special. I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, Patrice says that if you're having sex with a woman, doggy style, and if you hit her in the head just the right time.
No, it's ejaculate in her eye and kick her in the shin, and she walks around like, arg! It's the angry pirate. That's what she was trying to say.
A violent act of hitting her in the back of her head, her body.
It's called the donkey punch.
Which will then.
Why are you laughing?
You see? And then someone in the studio is laughing. Yeah, it's so wrong, so terrible. Fire him. Terrible person. Worst human being alive. Trying to make jokes. How dare he?
Laughing. She's outraged. It's called the donkey punch. It's whole
Look, even she's laughing.
Humor that she has no clue what it is.
We have the same problem that Opie and Anthony does. You can't say just anything on the air.
You can say anything you want. It might not be funny. You might get in trouble for it, but you should be able to be attempting. And plus,
When is a crazy bum going to get an opportunity to rape the president? If the president's wife, John? It was trying to be funny.
All right, Patrice, why aren't I hearing Al Sharpton complain about this thing involving Congress?
Because it wasn't involving young black women.
Well, it's involving a very prominent black woman.
Well, where was she during young black? Everybody has their agenda.
I was there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, excuse me.
But why am I not hearing from Sharpton?
Because it doesn't concern him. It's not concerning him. It's black. Come on now. Al Sharpton has his agenda, and it was perfect for Al. Young black women. And now she's representing just women in general. She's not representing the nappy hoe part. She's representing just the hoe. The nappy-headed part, she has nothing to do with. Just the hoe.
Sonia?
You know what? Women have been abused publicly in the media for too long, and people...
Yeah, right, exactly. Especially in 2023. It's horrible out there, guys. Horrible. TikTok bans everything that girls say and nothing that guys say. Horrible. Oh, wait. It's the other way around.
People are tired of it. This has been a...
And by people, you mean you.
Beautiful response of just the general public saying to advertisers, we're your consumers. We don't want
By people, she means women.
to have to avoid everything in this.
We don't want men to talk to us. We don't want men to approach us. That's the R word. That's the A word. No. We should choose only the Chads to approach us and nobody else. We don't want to be bothered. But the problem is, when you stop approaches, men don't approach anymore. Men, period. Chads included. 2023. In a nutshell.
Shut it down. But really, fundamentally, just on a primal level, we don't like you. We don't like you. We don't ever want to really see you. Like, you never heard four guys hanging out at a party, right? And one of them goes, you know what would make this party even better? If my girl was here. She's funny as a motherfucker. And the only reason that we don't go, get the fuck out of here, is because women are the worst terrorists there are. Worse than Al-Qaeda, because this is what y'all do. You hold the pussy hostage and threaten to kill it if we don't listen to your horrendous nonsense.
That's about right.
And you make it read a letter. The pussy be reading the letter. Please. Please, listen to her story, or she's gonna kill me, and you'll never see me again.
Yep. It's what happens in most traditional relationships. Absolutely true.
Look at him, look. This posture, this ain't good when girls do this. Girls do that.
He hates women. He hates women.
Somebody gotta tell you.
Now that was funny.
Let me ask you a question. Here's a question. Here's a good, serious question. Okay, ladies, if you didn't have a vagina, like say it was a terrible train accident, right? And the doctor was like, we have to remove your pussy right away, or you're gonna die. How would you keep your man past, you get a 2-month guilty, I can't leave the bitch right away because you just lost a pussy in a train accident. Can't just walk right out on her. How would you keep your man past that if you didn't have a vagina?
Yeah, and then the girls are going to say, "Oh, I would use my other assets." But that's not what he was saying. He was saying you have no personality to be able to keep the guy, even though you should.
Wow. Nothing? You can talk.
Suck his dick. Okay, mouth. Asshole. Okay, great. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, I've been getting pussy beamed the whole show, right? But I give women the opportunity to say, I'm gonna make myself worth more. But you just classified yourself as a series of holes. But I'm supposed to treat you
but I'm the bad guy.
special, but you just a bunch of holes to yourself. No one said learn how to play Xbox, learn how to play pool, tell better stories, get another bitch that got a pussy to come on in.
Patrice.
Well, look, whatever. Plus, when you get a certain age, pussy is not what it was when you was younger. I like pussy differently. I don't know what the difference is, but it's like I don't get excited about the idea of getting pussy. Like, I only fuck so
That's the reduction of testosterone.
I have a memory to jerk off to later.
That's hilarious. All right. Let's end the video there. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit all for notifications. Drop me a donation like Hunter M, Adrian Altoma, and Bobby. Shout out to you, most recent Patreon subscriber. Go buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. Shout out to Curry Kid, most recent purchase of Strategist Guide to Seduction. Thank you. Interested in coaching? Just hit me up at theheliosblog@gmail.com. Alright guys, thank you so much for listening, especially if you listen to the end. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.